We are excited because today is what? Today is what? Cue the music. Friday giveaway. Right. It's Friday giveaway, everybody. Woo! Yay! Okay. Hi, you guys. We are going to have a cool Friday afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me. I will tell you guys what today's giveaway is. A lot of you guys even ordered it because we noticed it's quite popular, so I thought I'd do it as a giveaway. So one lucky recipient will win today's giveaway, and this is what it is. It's our new cutting, other side. It's our new cutting discs here. The little cut-off discs. These are the ones that I use to put these nice little grooves in our chisel. Hold on, there you go. Right there. Do you guys see that? Right there. So these are exceptional, you guys, for cutting anything you don't want to do with a saw blade. And I'll be actually showing those again today, I think. If we have time, I would love to show you guys. So I'm gonna continue with what we kind of started yesterday with texturizing and creating your own tools. I don't know exactly what tool I'm gonna create. You guys, it's been a busy Friday here at JOOLTOOL. You guys, I'm doing my best to squeeze in these videos for you and give you like everything I've got for you just to help you. So I'm here for you. I just want you to know this is, you know, I'm here for you. So you guys, let me first show you guys the wheels I'm going to use, just so people don't go, what wheels are you using, Anie? I'll show you. It's our new texturizing and heavy duty grinding wheels. So you guys, these are the ones. They're all, I call them chocolate brown. My dark chocolate brown collection over here. So we've got the 36 grit, and they're really thick, and they're just super exceptional. So they have a long lifespan, so 60, 80 grit, and then we've got the 120 grit. So this comes as a kit mounted with the cushions, just so you know. But I'm gonna start showing you guys what to do with these. Oh my God, yesterday's video was, oh yeah, that's the item, you guys. That's an introductory price too, by the way. And we just announced our sale going on, free shipping over $199, and so on and so forth. So let me show you guys. I mean, I got so many messages about these texturizing wheels and the tool I created yesterday. So I'm going to continue and answer questions basically on all the messages that I got. People asking me questions. Can you do this texture? Can you do this? Can you do straight textures? I'm going to show you guys. So hang in there. Oh, so you guys, to enter in the giveaway, please just hashtag I love my JOOLTOOL. That way we know you're here, and then we'll put your name in the little pile of names that I pick at the end of the show. So the winner will be drawn at the end of the show. But to enter to win, please comment hashtag I love my JOOLTOOL. And if you don't love your JOOLTOOL, then don't comment. No, I'm kidding. But everyone watching loves it. It's a Friday. That's right, guys. Friday. Okay. So you guys, I'm going to get started. Oh, yes. Tell me. Kristen's telling me you guys already have trickled in to the party. So today we have, who do we have here today? I would love to say hello to all you guys. We've got Sarah, Marion, Nicole, and Farah. Wonderful. Welcome. And we have Karen. Thank you for coming. Linda, Eva, and David Rowland. Welcome to the party. And we've got Carolyn, Bonnie, and Georgianne. Thank you so much for coming, you guys. We've got the Nancy, the Carol, the Kat, and we've got Leslie and everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. So I saw your post yesterday, Kat. That was hilarious. Kat posted her final pendant. She made a beautiful Amazonite pendant and wire wrapped it with waves. Love those. And so she cut the stone and polished it on the jewel tool, and it was her first. I'm so great. I'm so want to give you a little shout out. Great work, beautiful. And I love the name. She said she might call it what was it? The CJ. And then she writes in parentheses, Corona Jewel Tool pendant. You guys, I love you. That's all I have to say. Okay, so I'm going to start showing you guys the texturizing wheels. So a lot of people ask me if you can texture it doing like facets or straight lines, because yesterday, let me show you guys what I did yesterday. So if you guys missed yesterday's show, I worked on this and I showed how to put, like, I swear it's diamond cut. You know what's funny, you guys? My dad watched the video, the presentation yesterday, and he says, you know, Anie, this is like diamond cutting. He's like, this is a really special process that it's very difficult to do. I go, I know, right, Dad? He goes, it's beautiful. My dad loved this. So you guys see how I kind of put a little bit of a swirl kind of action in there? Here, can you see that? Okay, good. And then we did the little basket weave right there. So a lot of people asked, can I do like straight lines or even put facets? And I said, why, sure, we can do all sorts. So I'll mess around here and I'll mess around on copper just to guys show you guys. So what it does is, if you just barely let it touch, it'll create these beautiful cuts without, you know, shrinking the size of your piece. Because we even did the little doggy yesterday, and this is like really thin, and we didn't have any issues with it getting, you know, thinner or whatever. It's lovely. It just kind of, so I have the texturizing wheel. So let me just show you some things that it could do. So let's go ahead and get started. So like, let's say I want to do straight. So if you want to do straight, you're going to just glide it across. Look, I know this is at an angle, but it's still very straight. Do you guys see that? How I'm able to do straight? So if you're going to do the curve, you just, so do you guys see that? How I just did straight. This is just all straight pattern. You guys see that right there? And then if I wanted to do the basket, when I do like the little basket weave or that, I just kind of cross it. Do you guys know what I mean? Like right here. I'll do a little sample of it. So you just hold it there and just, so that's kind of like what I do. And you can just do even like light little scratches over. And it kind of gives you a very organic look. You guys see that? Okay, so that's, and then let's say that I wanted to do something like this and create line pattern all the way across. I had polished this one time ago. Look, even when it's dull. But before I do that, let me polish it so it looks even prettier. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm going to just take my felt wheel real quick and polish it. So just to give you an idea. You get a different look when it's polished, you know. So just hold it there, get that little polish going. You guys see that? Yeah. We got already questions pouring in. What do we got, Kristen? So, someone's asking, so I'm going to put the texturizing wheel. So these new wheels, these chocolate ones, we're going to call them chocolate. That's it. Name's been given. These are new. I just introduced these yesterday. Yesterday was its debut. So these are not the ones from last week. The ones from last week, I think, were they the scrubbies, you guys? Is that what she's talking about? I don't know. So here, so I'm going to still continue. So let's go ahead and show you guys how to do a design, something like this. So let's go ahead and just show you guys how to do a straight little line. Look. So if you want to do straight lines, and just follow it all the way across, you can. You don't have to do a curve. Wow, this is cool. Hold on. You guys see that? You guys see that? That little design that I put? And you can even, I kind of like the little cross one. Hold on, let me try that. I'm doing both. Bonnie, that's a good question. So so the question is, am I working on the edge for the straight cuts? Like I kind of do a little bit. Yara, like if you can do a side. So Bonnie asked if I'm working on the edge for the straight cuts. You can do both depending on what the situation is. So you can do kind of like a surface. Like Yara, you got it? So this is how I'm doing the straight cuts. So it's a little bit of the edge, not a wholeheartedly. Yes. Oh, so okay. So these are gonna be a complete different cut than. So I got a question, Heidi. That's a good question. So Heidi, wow, I kind of like this. Look at this. So Heidi asked, this little sunburst. I don't know. I thought that was cool. That was cool. I could even add more lines. So Heidi asked, what's the difference between the chocolate and the purple? So the purple are great for putting texture, you guys, but there's a difference in the grain. You can kind of even see it up close. So these are ceramic, but these are aluminum oxide, but that's still not the point. The point is how they're constructed, and they're a cloth back. Yeah, so they're resin bonded on the X cloth. That means nothing to everybody. Uh, Yeah, it's very scientific, yes. But basically, you guys, the tips are sharper, and the way they're constructed. Let me explain this. Let me look at people. Let me look. Okay, so let me speak to you guys in layman's terms because all the scientific explanation on these chocolates. No, I'll hold it. I'll hold it. So it's quite different. Look, and I'll show you guys the chocolate right here. First of all, you don't, for the purple, just to give you an idea, purple, you have 80, my hand won't go that way, 80, 120, and 220 grades. Okay, so right then and there. So these are 36, 60, 80, and 120. So it's much more like heavy duty, and it's just a different, I guess, a different construction on how they're bonded to the material. So like if you look here, let's actually zoom in, Yarrow. I'm going to show you guys a fresh 80 grit, and I'm going to compare it. So this would be the courses, for example. This is, so like look at the difference. Like you can already see the peaks and the valleys, and it has like this shiny glistening to it. This is what lasts like a long time, and it cuts like diamond cut versus this is the purple Cubitron. Totally different construction. And same with here. So this is the 80 grit. Let's compare 80 and grit 80. It's totally different. The 80 grit cut on this is a different 80 grit finish. The what? Yeah. The way they're bonded and the way they're constructed gives you a different finish. So do you see how like kind of shiny this is? That their peaks are very, very sharp, which gives you that nice diamond cut, and it gives you a strong grinding versus like look at the 80 grit here. This grinds nice too, but will leave you a finer finish. Okay, so Kimberly is asking which one lasts longer. First of all, there are for different things. The the chocolate ones, the chocolate ones are going to give you a rougher finish, just so you know. They're very heavy duty, they last a long time, but they're going to leave a rougher finish. The 80 grit is not going to be the same 80 grit that you're used to seeing on your purple. That's the difference. So So the heavy duty ones will last longer, yes, but they leave a different finish. So that's why I felt as though these chocolate ones, not only are they grinding beautiful, they leave this beautiful texture that is so enviable. Like I told you guys, when I was in Germany, everyone in Europe came to that show and everyone kept saying, what do you have to give me texture? They all wanted that bright diamond cut, that so that no one will figure out how you got it. Because look, each one gives you a different finish. Like yesterday's finish and today's finish, they're two totally different things. Like, look at that. That is like, I just looked at it and I was like, wow, it's like a sunburst. Like, how in the world did you do that? You know, the only way to really achieve that, you guys, is probably with a saw blade. But even the saw blade, you guys, even the saw blade, I'll notice if it was a saw blade. I can tell. If you have an eye and know what a saw blade cut looks like, you're going to spot that and you're going to be like not impressed. But this is impressive. Okay, so you guys, so I just don't want you guys to get confused. You need to understand that in the 3M world, yes, even though they're the same grit, they give you a different finish because of the way the wheel, the discs are, the abrasives are constructed. Do you guys understand this? Please understand this because, okay, Yara would like to explain it. Okay, Yara, I'm going to explain and tell you what Yara is saying. Yes, that is true. Okay, so when you guys talk about grit, it's the number of particles per square inch. So it doesn't mean that's the shape, that's the cut it's going to give you. It's just the particle size. So honestly, you guys, when I first started, all this grit and all this micron, everything meant a different thing depending on the finish. So instead of me giving you guys numbers, grits and microns, I decided to give you guys coarse, medium, fine to explain it because it's very difficult to understand because the grit and the microns are just measuring the particle size. But with 3M, what they've done is their technology is far beyond what people can even attain. Their materials have different shapes. You know how I tell you guys there's the pyramids, there's the balls, there's the peaks. Well, each one of these designs create a different finish on your piece. So back in the day when I just introduced the purple, for example, listen to this example. I would grind like an 80 grit grind. The material was flying off. Like when I tell you I'm grinding with an 80 grit, this is what I meant. Look, let me show you guys. I'll grind something, okay? So I'm grinding something with an 80 grit. I know you guys are visual, so I'll stop talking. Okay, so look at the camera up above. You see this is 80 grit? So I'll just take this chisel, okay? So this chisel, I can cut, yes, look. Look, I can grind it really nice, beautiful. Okay. Do you guys see that? I want you guys to take a look at that finish. This is what you're going to determine. You're not going to really base yourself on the grit. I might even change the wording on that. We haven't even marked them. I probably won't even give you grit. Maybe I'll just tell you coarse, medium, fine, and very fine. Okay. So, yes, exactly. Okay, so you guys, so this is the 80 grit of the chocolate brown. Chocolate colored. I call them chocolate. So let me show you guys on the other side. So do you guys see how fine of a finish this is? Oh, sorry. See how fine of a finish this is? This was done with the 80 grit, okay? Ceramic. Now, when I would show this to men, and I'd say, look, they're like, but that's not an 80 grit finish. I'm like, my friend, this is a 3M product. Their technology cuts as strong as an 80 grit, but leaves a very fine finish behind. Do you understand? No. So this is the, so 80 grit ceramic is the coarse. So we've got 80 grit is the coarsest out of the ceramic. Then we have the 120 grit. Where is this? 120 grit right there. Yes, well, we have a chart on the back of your user guide, and this is 220 grit. Maybe we should start marking these coarse, medium, fine, but then when someone reads fine, they're going to be like, oh, that's the fine. No, it's not the fine. It still grinds. So I'm not going to confuse you guys more. So right here, I'm going to grind it with the 80 grit of the chocolate. You guys hear me? Okay, look, let's teach you guys something here. Ready? And go. You guys see how it's cutting? Way more aggressive, different finish. Okay, look. You can see it. Let me show you guys this. You can see how it's a little rougher than the other side. It's still very smooth, don't get me wrong. You're dealing with 3M products. But it has a different cut. You guys see that? So this was the 80, this was the purple, and this was chocolate. Does that help you guys understand? You see how there's still line marks? The line marks, yeah, the line marks have a different cut, they have a different finish. So that's why, so since I have the chocolate leaves a beautiful finish. So look, let's do the 80. Look. So the second I touch it, look at this awesome cut it's going to give me. You guys see that? I'm going to crisscross it. You guys see that? Hold on. The second I touch it, it's a very quick cut. That's another thing. Their cuts are extremely fast. Very sharp, the dark chocolate. Do you guys see that? And then that was the rest of it. Okay, so that, I hope that helps. So that was the 80 grit. So then I was asked also, and this is the 60 grit. This is also, so this would be, so the 36 is the most aggressive, then it goes to 60, and then it goes to 80, and it goes to 120. So if you guys are not familiar with grits, I think I'll start marking these with different grades. Correct. Leslie, bless your heart, Leslie. Leslie just summed it up. What'd she say? It was beautiful. Say it again. So beautiful. Yes, so they are different abrasives with that do different jobs, but they have the same grit number. Beautiful. Couldn't have said it better, Leslie. Thank you. Okay, see? Love you guys. All right, so let's keep moving. So I'm going to try to answer everyone's questions, okay? And then so I did a brass basket weave last week. Which bracelet? Hold on. I have, so someone wants to see the bracelet I did last week versus right today. So I did this one yesterday. I did this yesterday. I'll have to see what I do, where they are. What did I do with them from last week? Oh. Okay. So you guys, look, I will show you. I'll show you the textures. I just okay, so this is the 80 grit texture right here. Look, right here. You guys see that? So I did the 80 grit, all right? So this was what I did yesterday with the 36 grit. So do you understand? This was the brass bracelet she's talking about. I did this that one day. Do you see how they're texture, but they're much more finer? Even if you touch it, you could tell. It's a beautiful texture. Hold on, let me get the focus it. So this is this. So I did this on our texturizing day, that day. I remember the bracelet. So you guys see this, how it gives you a pretty texture, don't get me wrong, beautiful. This was done with the 80 grit ceramic. And then this was done with the 80 grit of the brown. You see how it's like a brighter cut? I don't know how to explain it. Just a different finish. So do I have any room on this one? No, I did it here. This was yesterday too. This was the basket weave from yesterday. And this is a basket weave here. This is a good little comparison. This is just a brighter, it's just a brighter cut. You can even hear it. Listen, do you hear this? It's very like deeper versus this one where it's not as deep. I don't know how to explain it. I'll go over one of these. Yaro's going to do a diagram and post it. So here, I'll just continue. Let me show you guys. So this is like the 80 grit. I'll continue. So look, here you go. So this is like the 80 grit on this one. You guys see that? It's very bright, the cut. Okay? Yes, so the chocolate is going to give you a deeper cut. That's what it is. Chocolate is deeper cuts. That explains it good. I'm doing this all fast speed. Okay, so this is now my 80 grit. Do you guys see this? Purple. So let's compare the two. It's still going to give you a beautiful cut. Don't get me wrong. It's really pretty, but it's a little smoother. You can even hear the way it cuts. Do you see that? It's just a different cut. And you have two more heavier grades with the chocolate. Do you guys see that? So it's just different, you guys. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a different look. I hope this helps. You know what? It's only possible when you actually see it in hand. I don't know what else to say. That's all I got for you. So that's what I did. Okay. So that is the texture off of the chocolate brown, and then towards the center is right here where I did with the purple. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going, you guys. So I actually was asked one more time, you guys, if I have something patina, how do I clean the surface off? If you want to just remove that real quick, just grab your scratch eraser. I know this is a little off, but people are asking me this a lot. So if you have something that's patina with a nice little design, do you guys see that? I already did the back. You can use your scratch eraser to lightly just sand it down evenly, and there you go. You guys see that? Now, and if you don't want that, you know, the satin finish, let's say you want more of a polished, by all means go to the felt. There you go. Oh, so yesterday I used it for cutting heavy steel. So that's the polish, you guys. You see how fluid that is? Oh, you couldn't rub enough sticks on here to get it that even and fluid. And get that side. Don't forget the sides down. You see that? Perfection. You can go all the way across. You see how perfect it makes you look? Oh, anyways, let's keep going. So the difference is, okay, you guys, so these are really like hardened steel. Really, like, you know, they take a beating on, let's say, your purple that you're using a lot for working on metal. So that's why when I ground this one yesterday, because I made this. Remember this one, you guys, I made yesterday? Remember this tool I made? I made this yesterday. Well, when I ground that down, I actually used, I think I used the 80 grit, I believe. Or, yeah, I think I used the 80 grit to grind this down. And it does it like butter, you guys. It's super fast. So even if you want to grind, here, this is a 60 grit. This is way more aggressive than your 80 grit. Let's say you want to take down some metal. Okay, watch this. So let's say I don't want this domed anymore. I want to flatten it. Okay, watch this. Like within seconds, the whole thing is like gone. Look, this is what, the 80 grit wouldn't do this. Hold on. Do you guys see this thing that flaked off? That's a serious cut of material really fast, and I cut it. Do you guys see that particle of metal? So that's how fast of a cut ratio, like how cut rate. The cut rate is very, very, very fast on these chocolate browns. Okay, so since these are, you guys, grinding wheels, you can use them for grinding. They're heavy duty grinding wheels, but because of the construction, you guys, they add beautiful texture. So they double as heavy duty grinding wheels for taking off some serious material really fast, and double at putting on beautiful textures. They're excellent to have in your collection. I've had my eye on these for some time, and I wanted to make sure that they were going to be useful with your collections, and I really have enjoyed using them, you guys. So I know, and I have confidence that you guys too will enjoy these because they're exceptional. And again, if you do have any kind of rough edges, just take your scrubby or your magic eraser and just clean that off real quick. Do you see that? Super quick. All the way. So it cleans up. The scrubby will clean up right after it's done. Even though it's a rough, it's super smooth now. And we ground that with the 60 grit. Remember that? The 60. That's aggressive, you guys. You can, ooh. Let me clean. Yes, so they're excellent for texturing the head of a hammer, you guys. And so are our new, what's it called? Wheels. These cutting wheels. These are excellent. I am actually going to do that. I just don't know what hammer to use. Do I have a hammer here, you guys? I don't know. What? I don't know what hammer. Do I have a hammer? I only have my frets hammers, you guys. Yara, do you have a hammer? Let me show you guys. Maybe I'll do a hammer. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Yara, can you find me a hammer? No? Okay, so you know what? I'll just use a regular hammer. How about that, you guys? Okay, I'm just going to use a regular hammer. I don't recommend this. At least get something like, maybe something like this. I don't know. You can actually do something like this too. Whichever, wait, whatever. So I'll show you guys. So like if you guys have a really beaten up hammer, do you guys see this? Do you guys see this hammer, how bad it is? You guys see this? I had actually started to ground. I was going to do this on a show and I stopped. So you guys, let me show you guys how to make this into a little texturizing hammer. So you guys can actually smooth this down. Actually, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to smooth this down with the 60 grit because that's way more aggressive than you have with the 80 grit. This will take down these really nasty pits. Look at this. Look at this. I can't get under the wheel 100%, so I'm going to get rid of a lot of this. Look, do you see how fast it is? Do you guys see how fast that is? Like, that's not a joke. And let's say you want to round that edge over. Are you with me? Do you guys see how I can round that edge over? Like within seconds, you get rid of that edge. Wow, this is turning into a fun one. Yeah, do an outlet. I want to show you guys the sparks, how it's shooting. Look. You see how everything is shooting away? Look at that. This was done. Look, this, I swear, Yara, where's your thermometer now? No one's going to believe that this is cold. Hurry, hurry. Look, feel it. Look at this thermometer reading. What is the reading? Show it. Wait, hold on.
It's 80.
80 degrees. 80 degrees. That is like a joke, you guys. Like, this should be, like, if you did this on a grinding wheel, you'd have to definitely quench this in water. And I'm just going to keep going. So that is with the 60. But do you see how quick it took all those nasty pits? And if you have some more, pay attention. If not, I think I might go to, let me go to the medium Scotch-Brite. And then I'm going to put some designs on it. So let's get rid of all those sharp. You would use these only on metal. No, you can't use chocolate on stone. I mean, if it's soft stone, I'm sure it'll grind it because they're very aggressive, but that's all you're going to be able to do. No, well, here, let's do this. Okay, I just need you guys to see some. Oh, I didn't even have the thing on. Can we stop for a moment and look what we just did? I'm going to zoom in. Hold on. I need you guys to understand this because in the world of grinding and polishing and sanding, what I've done makes 0 sense. I went from, with regular conventional tools, first of all, it's not even hot. Second of all, I went from a 60 grit 3 mite sandpaper. Google, you can even Google what this is. 3M mite, whatever. And I ground down, and you can see the scratch pattern right there. You guys see that? With the medium scratch eraser, do you guys see what I've been able to accomplish? Do you know how many steps this has saved us? You don't understand, you guys. If I was to explain this to other people who don't have a Jool tool, they would say, I'm freaking out of my mind, lady. If you think you are going to go from an 80 grit to this fine finish, you're nuts. And they say it to me on YouTube. They think I am nuts. But it is what it is, my friends. This is technology. So I'm going to continue. So I'm going to hold it here and just let it get all those rub marks. Look, within seconds. Look, look. Remember those rub marks that were there? Hold on, let me hold something. They're gone. Do you guys see that? How they're gone, those really deep ones. Gone, baby, gone. So there, you just glide right over and just hold it there. Look, if there's a certain nasty scratch that doesn't want to go away, instead of pushing, you guys, glide over it until it moves the metal and you get rid of it. See, I got rid of that. There, let me show you guys how I do this side. Let me put some black on it. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to actually zoom back out so you guys see what I'm doing. I'm just going to put some black on the edge so you guys can see what I'm doing. So you guys can follow. But isn't this crazy? This was like the nastiest beaten up hammer. I don't know where we found this hammer. It's a hammer. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom back in. Oh, wrong way. I always do that. Okay, there. So now I'm just going to tilt it, you guys, off to the side and roll. You guys see that? Right there. And I'm going to roll again. So I'm not pushing, you guys. I'm gliding over. You can even do a side cam if you want. Gliding over and just making sure it's nice and even. You guys see that? Make sure it's nice and even. Now, we're going to get a pretty polish right now. Don't get me wrong. Let's do the sides one more time. There we go. That should do it. Okay. So I think that should do it. Let me stop the machine. There you go. So this is what we have already. So don't worry about these little rub marks. They're not anything to worry about. They're just rub marks. But you have to look at this. There's no scratches left behind. No scratch left behind. You know, they say no kids left behind, no scratches left behind. So you guys, from here, you can create any kind of texture you want from here. So you want it to be smooth. That's why I wanted to remove all those nasty textures. So you want it to be smooth. Now this is a pretty, this is like a pre-polished surface. So you can actually take this to a higher level of polish. I'm going to take my 4-inch felt. Let me turn this on. Yes, so I like the hammers, but I'm going to put a texture. So even if you guys have a, if you're going to put a texture on it, you guys should always polish it first or keep it smooth and even. You can't just, you know, put a texture on something that's beaten and rough. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to put some compound on the edge. Go ahead and load me up. Just hold it right here, and within seconds you'll get a polish. Already we're going to get a nice little I'm not pushing hard. You don't want to push hard. Just hold it over there. Do section by section. And you'll get that polish. We're going to keep going. You guys see that? It's going to give another polish right here. Right there. Gonna give ourselves a nice little polish, clean it all up, get it all in there. I think that should do it. There are some rub marks still left, but this is good enough right now, you guys. Let me just stop this. I just don't want to waste too much time. Just take a look at the polish we have. You guys see that? So these are just fine rub marks from the magic eraser, and I didn't want to waste too much time trying to get rid of them. But other than that, this is the polish. It's really pretty. This is enough. Oh my God! If I did this in front of Bill Fretz, he'd be like, "That's enough. That's enough." He always tells me it's enough. You're getting crazy. It doesn't have to be like a mirror perfected, like jewelry, showcase jewelry polish. We always say, but that's pretty impressive from this little beaten up little mother. And would that take me only a few minutes? So now, if you want to put texture on it, you can put texture with, let's say, your 36 grit, or you can do it with the separating discs. It's up to you. There's 2 different ways you can do it. This will actually put a cool texture because it'll kind of be engraved in there, or you can do a separating disc. You want to see both? You want to do a separating disc texture? What should we do? Yeah, let's do a little disc texture. Let's sit at the table. Let's sit down and do it. So you guys, I'm going to use a separating disc right now. Who said this? Rita, thank you. You're so cute. You have good taste. She complimented me on my sandals. Thank you, Rita. Okay, so you guys. So I'm going to use my cutting disc, and I'm going to put a little design on this hammer. Do you guys see the hammer? Really pretty. No more scratches in there. Super pretty. Shiny, shiny. There you go. So I am going to put, I don't know, what design should I put? You want to see both? Okay, so then give me a second, you guys. Let me do a 36 grit design, and then I'll do a cutting wheel. Is that what they want to see, Kristen? Okay, so let me do grit first and then the cutting wheel. Hold on, so let me go back. Hold on. Okay, so I'll grab the 36 grit, and let me see what we can accomplish. What should I do? Should I do I don't know. What should I? Who said that? Yes, Leslie, with the cutting disc, you'll see me put my eye protection. I was wearing them yesterday too. Yeah, because those are known to break, and you know, you don't want to chance anything that breaks. But honestly, those, you know, from my experience, you guys, those break not when you're using them. They break when you just store them. Like so, if you leave it on the flex shaft and you just throw your flex shaft aside, crack. But they really don't break when you're using them. Just so you know, majority of the time that have ever broken, it's because I didn't store them properly. So when you use your cutting discs, you should remove them after use, because if this clonks something, it'll break. If you just go like this, they're very brittle, but they cut lovely. They're meant to cut in one direction. They don't flex, no flexy flexy. Okay, so let's do, I don't know what design I'm going to do, you guys. What do you think? Should I do like a spray? Crosshatch. Okay, we want to do a crosshatch. Okay, I can do a little crosshatch. We can do two different. Let me do half of it. How can I use it to hammer? Okay, let's do crosshatch. That's like, the crosshatch is like a basket weave. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do a crosshatch. Do you guys see how bright cut that is on really hard steel? It's, you guys hear that? That's like gonna sand my nail down. That's extremely rough. Okay, so let me turn it in this direction. That's cool. Oh, Heidi, now you tell me swirls? Heidi tells me swirls. Heidi, I was going to do swirls and someone beat you to it and told me crosshatch. So crosshatch wins. Do you guys see that? So shiny around here. So I don't know, what should I hammer, you guys? I don't really have anything to hammer. Let me hammer something that you can tell. Okay, give me a second. Let me polish this piece of silver. Give me a second. Let me polish this really, really, really quick. Let's see. You guys get to see me polish it really quick. Let's see how I'm going to do this. So this is that. Look at that. Give yourself some good compound. You're going to need it. Heidi, I love you. Heidi, I didn't respond to your email yesterday. I saw it this morning. Sorry. But I love you. And you can, Heidi, if you're listening, you can definitely put your jewel tool on its tummy. It's fine. As long as there won't be any vibration, so you're okay to do that. So let's go ahead and give myself a little bit more. Now you get to see how I polish something flat. Hold on. Okay, so just giving myself a little bit more stuff. There's like an indentation here. We went over this, how to get rid of stuff like that. So I think that's enough. Okay, so I think that's enough. Or let me do this side too. Hold on. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So I went ahead and I polished this. Wow. That's impressive. Just this alone, you guys. You guys see how I did that? No, I didn't even use the scratch eraser. I just did the felt, and you can totally get all those little marks out with the felt. But I want to get to seeing what this is going to do. So you guys want to see? I have no idea. Let's practice. I have no idea. What side is this on? I got to remember what side it's on. Oh, how cute is that? You guys see that? How pretty is that? Super fast, you guys. Huh. I didn't even... Oh! Now I'm excited. And it's kind of hitting the shiny side. Sorry, guys. I'm not a good hammer. So, but like, look. Where is it? How cute is that, you guys? And if you did do the, what do you call it? If you guys did do like the little curved, that would be cool too. Oh, so they wanted to know if I'm only using the 3-inch wheel. I actually use this to polish I used the 3-inch wheel to polish this. So the 3-inch wheel is still here. So stay there, look. Just stay there because you can see the angle, look. So I'm going to be able to get all the way in there, look. Look. Don't get it twisted. You can get in there. Hold on. You guys see? I was able to polish all the way in there. So you can get in there and then you just flip it around and just keep going to town. So yeah, you can totally get in there, honey. This is the Jool tool. We have an answer for everything. Yeah, you can do front cam. Okay, so you guys, what do you guys think about this texture? You guys like it? I kind of dig it. Look at that. Talk about a super fast texture. Do you see what I mean, you guys? I mean, you can put cool textures, don't get me wrong, with the cutting wheels, but this is really fast. I don't know about you, but doing this on here, this was not planned. So thank you guys. I love how you guys lead me down a path. So this, hold on, this goes with this. Look. I thank you guys so much for the love. You guys, I had no clue we were doing this today. This is why I love you guys. And this is why I love to continue doing this. Because you guys, honestly, it's like an interactive freaking show here. Other people are like, I'm going to go live and this is what I'm going to teach. I'm going to do this and you, little minions, are going to watch. I don't do that. I love listening to you guys. I start off with a plan. Then we go off onto another direction. We go to JOOLTOOL land. And you guys drive me there. So I love it. Thank you so much for all this input. I'll do what you guys suggest. So just keep feeding me information, you guys. And I am here for you. Yarrow has information. What information? So Yarrow has put a graphic on the screen to help you guys right here. Do you guys see this? I have no idea what he's put on, so I'm going to read it along with you guys. So, okay. So the purple. This is actually a really good. If you guys have a phone or something, you should screenshot this, or Yarrow might even put this. Yarrow, can you put this like on our website so people. So look, let me explain to you guys. I'll point. Okay. So do you guys see where it says the purple at the top right here? Hold on. Yeah. Right there. Okay. So the purple is going to give you a one-directional cut. So it's very precise. Yeah. So you can see the reflection only and he actually gave good directions of how the arrows are going to point. So the top is the purple, okay? And then the bottom is chocolate. So the texturing. So do you see that the cut gives you like, it just dances, the light just dances off of the cut. So you can see, yes, you can see it from any angle. That's what makes it impressive. And that's what made my dad say, you know, Anie, that was a very good texture. That's very difficult to achieve. It's so true, you guys. It really is. Like that one that we did, you can even see like right here. Like, look at this texture, you guys. You see how the light just reflects it? It just bounces and bounces and bounces. And then I just did this one today. Very nice, Yarrow. Yarrow just did that. Well, see, we got, it's not focusing. Oh, that's a good one. So, yeah, if you guys want to enter, do you guys see that? That is pretty cool. And this took me seconds, not a minute. This took seconds to do, you guys. Are you hearing me? You can say, this was all hand done with my texturing technique and everything. Seconds. Maybe 50 seconds. So quick, you guys. So please enter, you guys, to win by commenting, I love my Jool tool. Hashtag I love my Jool tool. You guys just be so Kristen can put your name in the little thing I'm going to pull at the end of the show. It's today's giveaway day. Remember Friday giveaway. So everyone said thank you to Yara for the graphics. He actually did that while your questions came in. Do you understand? We are here to help you. I love it. And I want to help. So you guys just are just like warriors. I love it. Okay, so you guys want to see, do you guys want to see what the cutting wheel does on the hammer? Do you guys care? They care. Everyone cares. So I did the basket on one side. So the other side I'll do. Wow, that's a good shot, Yarrow. That was just done with the. That was done with the chocolate. Chocolate. I just invented that, you guys, because I kept talking about it. I'm like trying to explain to everyone. I go, no, it's the dark chocolate color. It has a nice, rich, dark chocolate color. So I am going to put a design on. Should I do another cross grain? What do you guys think? What do you think? What you guys think, sirs? Okay, I don't know what I'll do. Let me put my glasses on. Hold on. I'll just put these on. Okay, you gonna zoom in, Yarrow? Okay, so got glasses. Okay, so look, if you guys don't know what you're doing, it's best to draw. However, like with a little Sharpie, you guys can definitely draw and follow, but I don't know about that. I kind of want more of an organic, but you can mark it, like if you guys want to mark it, you know, kind of keep it going. They want to do a swirl? No, I can't do a swirl with this. What can I do with this? Maybe I can do grooves. I don't know. Let me try something, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm going to try something. I don't know if I can do it if it's an awkward shape, but let me see if I could do it. Hold on. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to try something down at the bottom, because if it fails, I'll regroup. I'm trying to do a swirl, you guys. I'm not going to lie, straight is easier. But I'll do anything for you guys. Okay, so I kind of gave a curve. You guys see that? So with these wheels, you can do a curve. I did a curve. That's the best curve I could do, you guys. You're welcome. So we'll keep doing it. I have no idea. You guys can create your own designs. Don't get me wrong. So when you guys are doing it, let it cut before moving on. You guys see how slow I'm doing it? So let it get in there and then move forward to create your design. So, oh, this one came out better. I got good at practice. You guys see the second one? You guys see that second one? So, hold on. Let me hold it like this. Wait, where's the camera? There. Wait, there. There. Okay, so that second one came out better. So this is a good tip, you guys. So hold it in a spot right here. Get a good seat. Like, get it good. Get on the edge. You know, hold it there. Don't move fast. Do it slow. Let it eat through. You guys see? And then you just hold it there. And there you go. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to move on. This is so fun too, you guys. Okay, so I've created this little swirl. Ooh, look how cute and little sexy that is. I'll actually create a little cut right there. So again, so remember you guys, when you first hit it initially, don't push. Kind of let it find its little seat. Find your little spot and let it grind. Then move forward, kind of maybe roll back on it. And then just hold it there and just bring it in. If it slips, just give it a second. Find your spot again. No, I don't ever lubricate these, you guys. Honestly, I've never lubricated these in my life. What are you gonna lubricate? It's not cutting. It's not like a burr. I've never lubricated this in my life. So I'm actually, at this point, I'm not even moving the disc. I'm moving the hammer. Did you guys see that? I got even closer. Wow. So watch this, you guys. So right here, I'm gonna move the hammer while keeping the disc in one spot. That helps a lot. So if you just hold it there, so get a nice little footing right there. Okay, now I'm gonna move only the hammer slowly. As the disc turns, I'm gonna just feed it in slowly. There we go. Of which one? Yeah, these are our new wheels, you guys. I love these as a jeweler. Yeah, they're on special during our sale. This is also introductory price. So I'm gonna be done right now, you guys. I just did a little swirl for you all. Let's go ahead and create one more line. I don't know what this is turning in. So there, I don't know. It looks kind of cool, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Who, I got fireworks? It does look like fireworks. You know what? Take that, you guys. This was like a cheap, yeah, show please how cheap this hammer is. Like, this is not a joke. This is I think as cheap as they get. Like, look at this. This is not no jeweler's fancy hammer. This is like some hardware store hammer. I think Yarrow gave this to me for, I swear, you guys, I have a whole box of real jewelry supplies. But at the end of the day, you are creating something that is unique. And we were able to give it a fret hammer polish. Hello. Yes. Save myself a few chunk of change right there. And I put a design that is unique to only you. So what happened to that round little silver thing that I had? Here you go. So we had actually done half of this. Remember, we did the other, that one side right there. With, okay, there you go. You get the idea. You guys have seen that before. Yeah. So there you go. Okay, so yes, we went ahead and did the top part right here. So now I'm going to hit it at the bottom. I have no idea what's going to happen, you guys. Let's see what happens. Oh, it does look like fireworks, you guys. I'm having a field day, you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it looks really nice. Look. Look. Right? So you have two different looks you guys got going on here. Do you guys see that? If I show you this, it's really shiny because I made it shiny, but it's so pretty. So it gives, so I would say this is a little bit, yeah, it's so cool. That's right. I'm getting into a new line of business. Anie will be making her own stamps now. Just kidding. No, but look how fun. That was kind of fun, you guys. But you guys got to remember, how long did that take us? I actually value my time. If it's going to take a long time, that project's not happening. Do you notice everything I do on the Jool tool? I don't say, well, today we're going to do part 24 of making the texturizing hammer. No, we did it right now. Would that take me, Yarrow? 2 minutes? Yeah. And ta-da! La, 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 la. There you go. And this is just like what I did, you guys. Seriously. I mean, I'm sure you guys can come up with something even more sexier, but that's pretty cool. I didn't even do the full like hammer. I was trying to avoid doing the other one, but if I did, I wonder what it'll look like. Hold on. Oh yeah, if I do this, I get a cool little unique. There you go. There's more for you. It's kind of fun. Sorry, what, Kristen? Yeah, so you guys, so just so you know, that one side was done with the chocolate, dark chocolate. the new wheels that I have for you guys. Okay. And I wouldn't introduce something that I didn't think you guys would use. This is really great to have on hand. So if you can, this is a great introductory price. So this is the chocolate brown. It comes as a full set mounted with cushions. And that's what I did here. You guys are crazy. I love you. You guys said you want to do a drawing for the hammer. You know, you guys, what I'll start doing is I'll start putting things up. Yeah, I know. I'll do more. You guys are adorable. I love you all. But I will. I'll get more of these hammers. I'll be shopping for you and I'll do more stuff. Really. To be honest with you, I have been using whatever I have here. I haven't bought anything except for that god awful amber. But that was the last thing that I bought over the internet. Nothing. I've not walked into any store. So I'm utilizing what we have here. And I'm making things happen. This was El Cheapo hammer. Yara, how much is this hammer? Come on, this can't be worth much. Yara says about $2. $2 chuck right here. Okay. And we polished the surface that looked like, dear Jesus, it was like a frets hammer. Okay. I know. It looks so cool, Yarrow. It's like a double texturizing. You know what? Who has this? No one has this. See how unique you can be with your tools? I'm telling you, like, it's endless, you guys, and it's fast. You get fast results fast. We polished fast, we put the texture fast. Boom, you're done. How long have we been on air with me talking and explaining the chocolate diamond and the purple abrasives? How long have we been on? Give me a time. Okay, an hour. So just cut a good 25 minutes of me chit-chatting. How long did all of this take, you guys? Not much. Seriously. I would do it. So, you guys, I just want to wait. Is there any other questions, Kristen? You guys are like the best. I really like. Ooh. I'm going to squeeze you all. No, good. I'm very happy. So, you guys, I listen to all your messages, so keep them coming. What else should I do? We can do the drawing. Oh, hold on. We got to still continue. Kristen still has to cut all the papers and put them down in a drawing. So, what else should I show? I'm trying to think of what people have been asking me. So I did the patina check. I did, oh, I've got something for you. So Suni, your package just arrived yesterday. If you're watching, Suni sent me a bunch of these dies that are extremely rusted. You guys see that? Extremely, I actually did a test. You guys can't look at the test. Okay, I always test things. You guys always gotta do a little skin test. Remember I tell you? So I want to show you guys how to clean, and it's really bad. Like, look, that's bad. Yeah, look at that. That's some bad stuff right there. So I'm going to clean this whole thing up using a few brushes and the scrubby wheels. Want to see me do it while Kristen cuts up the thing? Perfect. Oh. Yarrow just told me, just do it quick though. What are you, like a Hollywood on-set director? You know what women think of those? They're not kidding. So I will clean. Okay, so I'm going to use the scrubbies to clean this up, and I'm going to use the I love you, Suni. Thank you. So Suni sent these in, so I'm going to show this, and she sent me a bunch of stones too. I haven't even looked through those yet. But I am going to be using the 2-inch brushes on this. So take a look at what the 2-inch brushes look like real quick. Yarrow, show. These are the differences, just real quick, so you guys don't ask me. So I'll probably use the 80, the 120, and the 220. Those are in the texturizing kit, and I'm going to use the scrubbies right above. So let's get going. So first, let's clean up. Let me get all my wheels. I love that I'm so organized. If you guys don't have these little organizers, you guys should get them. They really, Without these, I'd be dust. So right here, are you showing my organizers? Yeah, look, this is me working. And look, this is me working, and look how organized I still am, even though I've been throwing them in. But look, I put my 2 inches ones in the front, and these just and then my magic buffs in the back. Just lovely. You actually should go there. So there. So now I know what to use. So I've got the 80 grit brush on. So I did a little taste test over here. You guys can see that? You guys see that? So I want to see how to get in there. So you're going to run this at full speed. You're going to run it at full speed, but if you really need to get into some nooks and crannies, slow the speed down. So I'm going to run it at full speed. And let's clean that up. Just a light pressure. You don't want to do too much. And we got that clean up already. You guys see that? So again, if I need to get into more nooks and crannies, I'm gonna slow the wheel down. Look, do you see? So this is high speed. I'm gonna slow it down, which by slowing the wheel down, it makes like the bristles more soft and pliable. So they kind of get into more nooks and crannies, if you will. And I'm kind of changing the pattern to get into all those areas. You guys see that? Right there. Wow, that came out good. You guys see that? Okay, so I'll keep going. So I'm changing the scratch pattern like this, ever so smoothly. You know, and then you get that again. Wow, that's pretty nice. Do you guys have stuff like this that's rusted? Just curious. Or is it only Suni that had a die cutter like this? Do you guys have rusted ones sitting around? Anybody out there? No? Yeah, it actually smoothed down your solder, Suni. And you have this 2-inch set. So do you guys see? So look, you guys, if you have the 2-inch set, I wouldn't bother wasting the hold on, let me do this actually. I wouldn't bother wasting the 2-inch brush on cleaning the rest of this whole thing. It could do it, but they're not the least expensive, but the purposes are to get into the hard to reach little crevices, which we were able to do. So I will then use like my scrubby. I'll use the 4-inch scrubby. I have them. Oh, you ready? Okay, let me just finish cleaning this up. Thank you, Kristen. So I'm going to take my 2-inch scrubby. 4-inch, sorry. 4-inch scrubby. And now I'm going to use this to clean it. Look at how quick you get the cleanup. You guys see that? I mean, honestly, they're not as bad as you think. You can even use the very fine. So look. Look at how quick it'll clean this all up. I'm using the fine, by the way. Look. From that to this with it. Oh, it's so smooth. So the 4-inch is definitely going to give you a more surface area. You guys see that? They arrive rusted? Oh, wow. And look, I'm going to use the corner to get rid of that little lip. You see how there's a, yeah, I need a better camera angle. Oh my God, you guys. Well, I'm glad I'm doing this then. Thank you, Suni, for sharing. I'll send these back to you when we're done. Yes, you can use this definitely on copper. Oh, it'll clean up copper beautifully. Oh, who said that? Oh, Brian. Hey, Brian, I'm glad. Brian just got his JOOL tool. Wow, that was fast, Brian. We shipped it out to you this week. Nice. That was quick. Congratulations, Brian. I know you got the lapidary kit. Enjoy. Just remember, Brian, don't push hard. It'll do it without you pushing hard. There you go. Did I get everything? There you go. So there. And if you want, I like the softer side. So instead of using the what's it called? The fine, I'll use the very fine, you guys, to smooth the whole face. You guys see that? I'm going to smooth that whole face to make it one even little shot. Oh, God, yes. You see that? Perfect. Let me smooth that over. Kind of change that rub pattern. Just a light little soft. So I used the fine, and let me show you. Let me back it up a little. I used the fine to clean up all of that nastiness. I could actually do a little bit more there. And I used the very fine to do the top surface, because I don't want anything to hinder the stamp. Other than that, it's very nice. So yeah, let me just show you again. So I used the fine. I'm going to get kind of into those fibers. So if you guys have lines like this and really want to get in there, so make sure you're actually working in between those lines like this to get inside those nooks and crannies. So work it left to right to get into that direction. And then you can do one little pass real quick. Yeah, so there you guys see how I got that even cleaner? Wow. There you go. Oh, it feels so much nicer. I didn't want to touch it before, you guys. There you go. So that was cleaning the little, wow, die cutter. I'm impressed. It's very nice. And you got it. We got into all the nooks and crannies without destroying the detail. Very nice. Still very sharp in there. That's very important. And if you have really delicate ones, you might want to use like the 120 grit, or if you have, or if you really wanted to get into an area that you can't get into with the 2-inch, remember, first of all, try all your options. You can totally make this thinner by removing a few layers. You would just unscrew this off. You guys see that? And just pull the layers off, and then that becomes more narrower. Or you can use these sizes. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you. You can use these sizes. So this is the 3/4 inch size, and that way you have all the grades in it. It comes with 6 different grades. And then we also have the more aggressive ones. This is also 36, 60, 80, and 120. But these have to be used on the flex shaft. It's okay, I showed them already. There you go. And that just to get into even more nooks and crannies, you guys. So, like I said, every wheel, you guys, have every wheel, Yara, cut to the front. Every wheel has a purpose. So I'm going to do the drawing. Oh, hello. Hi. You guys see how I did my makeup today? So every wheel has a purpose, you guys. So you don't see me using these very often, but I do have them on my desk. Because when you have this, oh wow, we've got even the hiding ones. These are 9/16. You guys want to see the comparison? Just so you want to. So from the 3/4, the green one is 3/4, and the little tiny one is 9/16, and these little doodads are 1 inch. Well, I didn't even know they were under here. They were hiding. Okay, so there you go. So yes, so we have one question, and I'm gonna do the drawing soon. Oh. Diane asked if you can use both sides of that disc that I just cleaned up. What did I just do with it? The scrubby? Do you ask the... So yeah, you can do both sides of it. Like, look, let's say that I wanted to do... Actually, just... Yeah, perfect, Yara. Let's say I wanted to do the top part. I can totally go like this and write it on top. La, 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 la. You know, or you can do it at the bottom, too. Yes, you can. I just kind of tilted it so I could see everything I'm doing for the most part. So Judy must have gotten our very first scrubby set. So what we've learned, because it's hard to figure out, so the fine and the very fine, you guys, look like this. Look. So now we mark them. Sorry. So if you look, this is the very fine, but you can tell if you don't, if we didn't mark them when you got them, there's a slight difference in color. So there's one that's a little bit more plummy purple, and it's got like these white writings on it, and it's softer. So that would be your very fine, the softer one. And then the more denser maroon one would be the fine. Do you guys see how there's, so my shirt is red. So look at the difference. So the one that's more red is the fine, and the one that has a more plummy purpley hue is the very fine. And here, there's also a good comparison too. You can actually, I'll flip it around, because the very fine has this little, usually a little white mark, so you can't see it here. Aw, thank you, Judy. Judy says I have beautiful eyes. You're so sweet, Judy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What was I going to say? So these are the different grades. Yeah, what are you doing showing me? Oh, so fine, very fine, and of course the medium, that goes without saying because that's like purple. So this is what I was showing you guys earlier. No, let me show you guys one more time. I need to teach. I'm a teacher. So this is what I was talking about. You guys see the difference? So what we do now is, the reason why I'm always asking Kristen for that silver Sharpie is because we have one good silver Sharpie, and we're using a silver Sharpie to write on the little hub. So you might want to do that for yours. That's why, like, just a regular silver Sharpie, or anything that writes white, lighter color, white that writes on black. That would be great. A contrasting color. So now we're going to do the drawing for Friday giveaway. Friday giveaway. Oh, Friday giveaway. Okay, fine. Story of my life. I actually stand in my kitchen sometimes and dance like that. You know, I relieve some kind of stress here and there. Okay, let me warm these hands up. So this is for the cutting wheels, the cutoff wheels that I just used to, what did I used to do? I used to make this amazing hammer. That is $2 hammer. Who wants a $2 hammer? There you go. Wow, Yara, your zooms are pretty good. I should stop moving, huh? I apologize, Yara. Oh, man. It's not focusing. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I used the cutting wheels to do the curve because Heidi wanted the curve. And then the little cross grain, I used the new chocolate discs. Can we call them the chocolate discs? So it's so technical. 3M will just love me. That Anie again, calling our wheels dark chocolate and everything. Actually, do you want to know something? The guys in the factory, the plant, I can talk to them. Nobody can talk to them, but I talk to them. I actually have their phone number. And so they actually told me, they actually have a JOOL tool in their facility. They ordered one. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. Yep, they do. They use it for their cleaning their dyes. Oh my God, what a realization. So 3M has the JOOL tool in their factory. That's the Cumberland location, I think, in Wisconsin, okay? And they use the dyes that I just cleaned Suni's dye. God, where did things just disappear to? Whatever. The dye. Here's the other one for Suni's, but this is the dirty one. But the other one I just did. Where is it? Oh my God, it's so clean, I didn't see it. So this dye that we cleaned, they are using the JOOL tool to clean the dyes. In the factory, in 3M's factory. The same guys that cut the abrasives and then produce all the abrasives. Yep. So what was I getting to? What was the story about? Oh, they told me how they really appreciate me putting the information on the discs for customers. Because they probably have thought the same, like how is a customer going to figure it out? You know, pretty much I always say 3M throws it in a Ziploc bag or their packages and say, Good luck to you. Figure it out. Come on, you can do it. No, so they don't come like this from 3M. They come with no info. We put all this information, you guys. We put all the coarse, the medium. We put all this. Look, the diamond, slow speed, step 1. This comes all brown. And how are you supposed to differentiate all brown from, you know what I mean? So the 3M plant actually thanked me for that. And they actually watch my YouTube videos, so I gotta be nice. Okay, so I am going to mixy. Let's mix it. So look, everyone's name is in here. Oh, by the way, these are the pink organizers, by the way. Kristen took out the center one. So yeah, you guys can remove the compartments, by the way. Let me put it back before I get in trouble. Kristen shook her head. She's ready to get... So I'm going to mix. And I'm going to go ahead and pick one. Let's see who this is. Drum roll, please. Holly Fleming is the winner of the cutoff wheels. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Holly Fleming. I'm telling you, Kristen does such a good job. She puts all your names in here, one by one. I even made a joke to her. I go, some of the same people are watching. Why don't you just use the same one from last week and just add more names? She goes, no. So that's why I did the extra thing today on cleaning Suni's dye. Jolie's right behind under you. That's why, yeah, Friday giveaway winners, Holly. Yay, congratulations, Holly. You will be receiving the cutting off wheels. The cutoff wheels. Oh, no. We should call them the fireworks maker. The fireworks maker. You're welcome, Holly, so much. She's so cute. Holly's with us, and she's watching on YouTube. But I'm telling you guys, Kristen really makes an effort and puts everyone's names in here every single week. She's very straight by the book. She keeps me in check. I like go off to side. She goes, nope, straight. I'm like, fine, fine, fine. I do it. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's presentation here at JOOLTOOL, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California, because we did some cool stuff today. I'm really excited about what we did today. We did this. We put the texture on the little, huh? And then we did this. Where's that die, darn it? That die, like, for crying out loud. And this is not a part 2. This was just it. This is what you can accomplish fast, immediate results in the JOOLTOOL. So if you don't know what the hell the JOOLTOOL is, it's this little sucker, and we did all this during this program. And it was not planned. I guarantee you guys, it was not planned. I was just going to show you and answer questions on the texturing wheel, and we turned into this. All of this was done today. Like, seriously, you guys, you know, I don't really have time to watch YouTube videos, really. I wish I did. But everyone keeps telling me this, that, wow, Anie, you accomplished so much in just one video. And Yarrow says I talk a lot too, and we get a lot accomplished. Well, we do. Because apparently videos out there, no one's doing much in the matter of an hour. We're teaching much. It's just something really quick. And we do close-ups. I'm not afraid. I want you guys to see close-ups. Close-ups are important. If you're going to do teaching, you guys, close-ups are exceptionally, they're so important. I cannot even emphasize them. The attention to detail, because what I'm doing is to show you what it's supposed to look like when you get it. So I want you to see every nook and cranny, whether it's perfect or not. Got no shame in my game over here. If it came out great, yay. If it didn't, we went, maybe next time we'll fix it. You know what I mean? So it's really important for me to show you the super ooper duper details. And I hope that helps, and I hope that translates, you guys. So if there's no more questions, Kristen, I'm going to wish everyone a fabulous weekend. Do something, you guys. Oh, I want to say something. I know this has nothing to do with JOOLTOOL. I'll probably get in trouble for saying it. They always say, why do you say stuff? They say, no. No. One thing I love that Kat said yesterday in her post on that beautiful pendant she made. Kat posted something beautifully. She kind of told herself that during the quarantine process, maybe she should have been more, creating more pieces and doing more. But for the most part, she says that she enjoyed kind of gathering information and learning. And I thought that was really important. And she found it also important to take time for herself. So I just want to emphasize that because I too do that. Even though I have a crazy busy life, a lot of things going on, I juggle a million things in the air, but I do try to take quiet time for myself. I love to create, get that brain and mind, body, hand, action. All that coordination still, body in action stays in motion, all that stuff. Body in motion stays in motion. Yes. But at the same time, don't put too much pressure on yourselves to do things. Enjoy the process, whatever you do. Even if you're just laying out and watching my video, let that be something to enjoy. Or get an abrasive in hopes that you're going to create it, but don't put extra pressure on yourself. That was really nice what I read yesterday, Kat, and I wanted to share that with everyone else. Life is too short, and these days are weird, so just enjoy the moment and what you can create now. Enjoy it. If you want to put some marks on a hammer and that makes you happy, by all means do it. But just take it with peace and joy and have some harmony for this weekend. That's what I send off to you guys. So I wish you guys a fabulous, wonderful weekend. And I will hopefully see you guys here on Monday. So, bye, you guys. And it was so much fun. I'd love to see you guys again on Monday. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, we have our free shipping sale going on, orders of $1.99 or more. And we have all our introductory prices on the items I've been showing and some more sales on products. So, love you all. Thank you so much. Bye.